होस्ट तो आप हो ऑलरेडी।
जी सर, थैंक यू।
So, did you have the screen of NF versus SDN on your mobile phone or computer? Adil, please check. Is the screen showing on your mobile phone or laptop?
No, sir.
I'll check.
Let me do it.
We see your screen, sir, now.
Yeah. Remember, it's this SDN topic is all about the networking component or the core networking part of your 5G network. The access network has been studied in the previous section, that is CRAN. This is the core part of the 5G network in which we perform routing functions, routing of the information. When we talk about routing, it performs two main functions. One is the routing itself, and another one is called forwarding. The name of for forwarding over here is written as data plane, and for routing we use the word called control plane. As the name says, control means it carries all the information required to move information from one place to another place. Remember, the whole world is consists of a big network of internet in which there are around 2 to 3 billions of users that is using the mobile phone, laptops, and number of other applications. Remember, now we are moving from consumer electronics to industrial electronics, IoT, healthcare, industry, traffic management, automation, vehicles using 5G communication. The amount of traffic will be very large, very huge for 5G because we are using high bandwidth. The amount of services are very high. So we need a very strong core network that supports new services, that supports availability of the network all the time, which is not easy or not even possible with the existing classical routing. So these routing mechanism is getting a new dimension of replacing the core part from the router, that is the control plane, and these all control planes are centrally located in a cloud, which make the router much more simpler. Now the router is simpler as we seen the base station is getting simpler. So in the one hand, we are trying to have a new network. On the other hand, we're trying to have a much simpler architecture, much more simplified and logical architecture. And these logical architecture are possible with the help of two entities as far as the core network is concerned. One is called network function virtualization, and another one is called software defined networking. By NF, we or network function virtualization, we are implementing the different component of the networks, including router, firewall, not only in the form of the hardware, rather in the form of the software implementation over the FPGAs or these kind of components which can be programmable. Remember, we have used the word programmable. Not network is much more programmable as compared to the previous networks by the virtue of software-defined networking and network virtualization, cloud-based radio access network. It gives more power to the cellular operators because cellular operators previously rely on the network vendor of the equipment. You know what is the difference between the vendor and the cellular operator? For example, Zong is a company who provide you service and charge you money every month you spend on your telephone bills as well as your internet. On the other hand, Zong company hire different hardware, for example, Huawei and different Ericsson and so on. These are the vendors. vendor has manufactured the equipment. Now the equipment not on the form of hardware, rather in the form of software. So what we are discussing is that network functioning virtualization and SDN are both are the implementation in the programmable way. The outer periphery equipment, including router, firewall, and so on, are implemented using network functioning virtualization and the core part is implemented using software-defined network. Remember, software-defined network consists of the two important components. One is called the control plane. This is the brain of the router, which is now separate. And the another part is called the data plane that is responsible for forwarding the packets. So the detail will be coming in the next slides. Look at the flexibility of SDN with NF. On the XAN, the flexibility in forwarding and flexibility in processing. Forwarding, whenever we're talking about the networking main function is to forward your packets based on different criteria, based on different routing algorithm, based on different rules. It's just like a passenger arrive in Pakistan or passenger try to leave Pakistan. The airport has the exit control list. These in processing rules are maintained by Civil Aviation Authority. Likewise, the processing rule for routing, calculating the routes is maintained by control unit. And the unit which is only responsible for forwarding these packets is called the data units. So when we're talking about SDN and on the x-axis, we can decouple control from forwarding and there is a much more flexibility in forwarding. On the other hand, for network function virtualization, it provides you much more functionalities because we are using now open source programming. Previously, that was provided by command that was proprietary of the vendors. Now we are moving toward the crucial part of the SDN. If you found difficulty to understand the concept of software-defined networking, it will be clear from the slides coming now. The blue box over here, you see that it consists of two subparts. And this is a traditional router. A traditional router consists of two subparts. One is called data plane, which is primarily responsible for only for forwarding based on the forwarding rules, which is provided by the control plane. The brain of the router and the data plane of the router is reside in the same box. And that's why the cost of the classical router is so high, because for each router you need to have the controller part, which is much more costlier, not in terms of money spent initially, but is also to manage these complex entities. Look at the control plane. Control plane, as I mentioned, that is the brain of the router, is responsible for three important functions. Build information using address resolution protocol, routing protocol, MAC layer. Remember, whenever we need to transfer one packet from another packet from, let's say, Pakistan to USA, there is a big number of nodes available in between. A router have to make decision whether to pass the packet from particular route or not to pass from the particular route. This called the router routing information. And routing information not only depend upon the physical distance, but also number of issues like cost of the individual link in terms of the security, in terms of the delays, and so on. So building the whole routing table, building the rules is the responsibility of control plane. Even the forwarding decisions are written by or maintained by control plane. The data plane is simply a forwarding mechanism. This is a traditional router. Remember, a traditional router consists of both the brain as well as the forwarding path. So let's see what happened to the 5G SDN WAN routers. This is the basic of SDN based switch or router. Remember previously we have data plane and control plane under a single box. Now we remove the data plane from the smart part of the switch, that is called controller. A simple switch now is consists of a data plane and an interface that is called Open API. Open API is much more user friendly compared to command line interface of the vendors. Now you can innovate number of applications using API, which is not possible in case of the traditional router. This is the basic principle of SDN. You can see that now the switch is much more simpler. In the cost of the switch is now reduced. Then what happened to the smart part of the switch, that is called lane? Just like we pool the baseband unit, now we pool the controller part in a centralized location. Remember, both in SDN and in Cloud RAN, we decoupled two entities. Previously, we decoupled baseband unit. Now we decoupled the controller to a centralized location. So, and the interface between these two entities called Open API, which is a programmable interface to provide the various services between the network switch and the controller. This is another important basic information given over here. Look at the top left part. Let me read it for you. Forwarding table entities added by vendor provided logic internal to the switch. Table entries added by external controller added by anyone. Remember, the vendors, uh, if you buy a router previously from hardware, the forwarding and tables entities are provided by vendors, and you have no control about the forwarding tables. So it is sort of a hardwire. But in case of SDN networks, you have now the control of the brain of the controller, brain of the router, that is called controller. Now you can have your own table entries. Previously was not provided by the vendor. Look at the table, for example, this is the switch forwarding table under the row match and action. For example, destination subnet is X, output port is 48. These are the hardwire. These are the hardwire tables. If it provided by the vendor, you have little or no control over it. Little or no control over it. And in the today's environment, you need to gain control of the forwarding decisions, forwarding actions through your own end or from the user perspective. You can bring more innovation when you use open API based SDN rather using a traditional router in which vendors have the control over the forwarding tables and forwarding entries. Now look at the another important picture. This is the SDN environment. This is the SDN environment in which a single controller can manage many switches. On your
Sir,
right side, G.
sir, can you please conclude this slide in 5 minutes so that we can conduct a question answer session from the audience?
So yeah, let me wrap up real quick that now one controller can manage multiple switches from a centralized location, which reduce the cost and give you more freedom for implementing the routing. Some more information. As we already discussed that our network device is much simpler because it can have different functionalities, which can even programmable from a remote site. Some more information on my left side, there are number of equipments used in networks, including firewall, routers, address, accelerators. These things now virtualize using and now cost can be reduced. Some more information with SDNs. So as we see that there are some drawbacks, it's possible that unexpected interaction may introduce some difficulties for implementing the SDN. It is also possible that controller should be stable and reliable and secure. There are now many more ways to mess up a network. So if in today's scenario, the security of SDN is one of the open channel which you can use it for your research. OpenFlow is a interface that provides connectivity between the controller and the data plane. These are some additional slides which can be skipped. So this is all about the today's presentation on 5G networks, and we focus on two important areas. One is cloud radio access network. That is the periphery of the 5G. And later on, we have discussed the network function virtualization and SDN, that is a core part of the 5G. We hope that you will enjoy the previous slides, previous discussions, and with that, I'm concluding the session for question and answer. Is over to you, Adil.
Sir, Hamadur Rahman asked a question that what is the range of MIMO antenna in 5G?
Antenna in terms of the distance.
Yes, sir.
Typically, have you seen the highway street lights?
Yes, sir.
In 1 kilometer, you may have 2 or 3 highway street lights.
Yes, sir.
For urban, they are very close to each other. For example, if you in II Chandigarh Road, you notice that
Yes.
in each corner there are number of 4G towers, small 4G towers. So you can say that 200 meter to 500 meter between one tower to another tower in an urban environment. In a rural environment, it may be in 5 kilometer range.
Yeah.
So
Yes, sir.
from 200 meter to 5 kilometers, both are possible based on the setting, urban or rural.
Okay, sir. I'm requesting with participants, if you have any question, then raise your hand or write a question in chat box. Then Dr. Rashid will be answer your questions. Sir, another question is that how MIMO feature or concept is linked with CRAN and SDN.
Can you repeat?
How MIMO feature or concept is linked with CRAN or SDN.
Remember that MIMO is a part of the network periphery or the antenna. So it's directly linked with the CRAN, and it is not directly linked with SDN because SDN has nothing to do with the MIMO. It's the core part of the network. So what is the MIMO antenna? MIMO is the antenna, and you know that the base station required antenna. So you cannot have a base station without antenna. Even with 4G or 5G, you will have at least antenna. Antenna is the basic requirement of any base station, whether 4G or 5G. So it is safe to say that MIMO is a part of the access side, that is radio access network, or in our case, CRAN.
Yes, sir. If any participant have any question, please ask your question by raise your hand or type a question in your chat box. Dr. Rashid will answer your question.
If you have more question in future, please Adil share my email ID with the student and the audience so they can have access to more information. Let me tell you about this research area. MashaAllah, I have two students who is doing PhD in this area, including the SDN 511. Another one is AES, and I am teaching the course Next Generation Network, in which Adil and other students also present. And I'm very happy to say that I am very much impressed by the 5G networks. It will provide you a whole new bunch of new technologies and services for the future. And inshallah, 5G will be here in 2 years, 2 years period. And China Mobile is the prime network which is spending money and research on this area. For electronics engineer, electrical engineer, computer science graduates, if you have the skills in this area, you may have landed in a project of 5G in a good company. So I'm requesting you to keep in touch with me and explore new areas for this research area.
Sir, I think no one can ask other questions. So I have to conclude the session. Uh, Thank you very much, Engineer Professor Dr. Rashid Hussain, for your continuous or consistent speaking and sharing your valuable information, knowledge, and time with us about the CRAN and SDN for 5G technology. Hope you also conduct such kind of valuable information
Inshallah.
session in future
Inshallah.
with us. Thank you very much, sir.
Acha, Adil, it's possible that we can have the second phase of this. So it is important to have a 2-day session instead of a 1-day session, because I have a very big amount of resources available under the same 5G, which is not been covered today's lecture. So it is,
Yes,
if
yes, sir.
possible, try to have, let's say, if today is 19, after Eid
Yes.
we have a session. So I will benefit both from the large resources I have.
Okay, sir. We inshallah conduct after CPD session for your tentative kind of title.
Continue, because it will continue and the student will benefit much more information related to 5G.
Yes, sir. It's a
Coming
series of
after this.
seminar that it is
Yes.
a senior series of seminar that we conduct from the platform Electrical Engineering Department, Hamdard University,
I
and
will
this
be
will be the
available right after the first week of the Eid ul Adha. So please inform the students, so we will prepare for the session also.
okay,
Anyway, I
okay.
really appreciate your team and yourself for continuous effort, not only for the CPT, but for different forums of the department as well for Hamdard University. Definitely, program is not intended for the Hamdard University student, but also for the student of the not only from the city, but also from the different part of the country. Hopefully, we will continue the session like this. With that, I requesting you to please allow me to leave from the session.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.
Now it's the end of today's session. The certificate of participant who paid the fees will be ready within the month of end of July. And for any kind of inconvenience, we are highly regretted from all you guys. Thank you very much and stay tuned with us for details and other kind of session, recorded session PPTs are shared with you in CPT from the University group. So that's all this group. Allah Hafiz.